2, 3. Strong leg. Strong support leg. Hello everyone, it's Barry from the Full Energy channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate for you a series of martial arts kicks. But first, let's do a brief warm up and then we'll get started. Okay, bend your knees and straighten them. Good long stretch, yeah? Warm up your groin. Bring your hip forward, left knee up. Bring it forward, right knee up, take your hip back, good, and then left knee up, take it back, okay? If you want to, you can go into split, do a little split, both sides, good. And let's begin again from the top, yeah? Front kicks. Defense. So our first kick is the front push kick. Place your hands in front of your face. Raise your knee up. And you extend from your knee onwards, pushing your hip forward while doing so. Which is important for this kick to have any effect. Really apply that hip. Push it forward and just extend from your knee and just aim. Get as much power behind that kick as possible. Okay, so let's prepare for the axe kick. So we're going to do 5 circular kicks on each side just to warm up the hip. And just for you to get the feel of the axe kick, which begins with a circular motion with the full force coming down. On the axe kick, just keep your hand on the object. With a fully stretched leg, you draw it in, you bring it up to your opposite shoulder, and as it comes down, you point your feet and you hit your object. It's very important to disguise the kick before you deliver and keeping your eye on the object. So you draw it across, up to your opposite shoulder, bring it down, your feet pointed, and you deliver. So here you stand square on, side on, square on. You aim, or for the leg, for the chest, or you can go for the chest and for the head. You decide. So this is a double kick. You move the outside leg, the outside foot, the left leg, and you just go 1, 2. Or leg, chest, or chest, head. Depends how flexible you are. But you need to push your weight into the kick. You shift both feet at the same time and you deliver the 2 kicks. So this is another double side kick. But with this kick, I'm using my hips, and most of the force is applied with your supporting leg, which pivots, which at the same time your hip turns into the 2 kicks, as you can see. As that supporting leg pivots, my hip is turning into the kick. That way they're feeling the full force of my body, the full mass of my body. So these kicks, you aim for the rib cage and the head. So the first one goes to the ribs and the second to the head. So now we're going to do the roundhouse kick, low roundhouse kick. So this is a kick which we use to break your opponent's leg, or to give you give him a dead leg. You apply the full force by turning your hip into the kick, with the supporting leg pivoting. On the supporting leg, it pivots and the heel is slightly raised, and the leg which kicks, the hip has to be turned in, and your full force is delivered with that hip turned in, with the hip behind the kick. So here's another effective low kick, which Bruce Lee often used in his films. Yeah, but there you can aim for his thigh or his knee. The foot is angled, so you've got very little possibility of missing his knee because it's so angled. So you just push into it, the kick, and just aim to break his knee. Very useful if you're a woman who finds yourself in a situation where you want to take out his knee and just run as fast as you can and don't have any fear of him following you because you've neutralized his knee, his leg. Here I'll put together a little combination, full combination, 1, 2, 3, and a low ass kick for good measure. So here I'm about to do my multiple kicks with one leg. So this exercise, these kicks depend, it's very important to have a strong supporting leg and to have good balance. Now the force of these kicks depend on the supporting leg which pivots and on the hip movement. Because on the first kick, straight, I turn my hip to do the side kick and then my feet slaps his head. As you can see, a strong supporting leg which pivots and the hip which rotates, which has the full force, which applies the force on the kicks. So straight, frontal push into the ribs and against the face of that slap. Keeping that supporting leg really, really strong. So here we stand side on and leading with the front leg. We take 2 steps to prepare to the 1-up, and you do it from the knee up to your chest and extend it. This is a real power kick because the momentum as you, on the preparation, delivers extra power. So keeping your eye on the object, you just stand straight on and you just take those 2 steps, bring the knee up, and you can just do a single, you can even a double, aiming for the midsection or the head. So now you have the chance to apply those kicks in a multiple attack situation. It's not something I recommend, but if you've got no option but to defend yourself, then these kicks will be the best option to keep the attacker away from you. Don't ever begin a defense using a high kick because you'll be left way too vulnerable. Always go for the low kick and the midsection kick. The high kick should only be used as a follow-up. So in a situation like this, it's best to keep moving and kicking from every angle, keeping the attacker away from you. So as I said, the best option is to leg it. Don't try and be Bruce Lee. Just get as far away from the attackers as possible. But if you have no choice, get those front push kicks going and the side kicks. Thank you for watching. Please press like on the page and subscribe for more notifications as I have more videos along the way. Thank you for watching and goodbye.